It's a warm summer evening. Two friends are sitting on the same porch and the same chairs, breathing the same air. By the time the sun goes down, one of them is covered in itchy red bumps, scratching at their arms and legs. The other hasn't been touched, not a single bite. They ate the same dinner, they're wearing the same kind of clothes, they've been sitting in the exact same spot the entire time. So why did the mosquitoes choose one person and completely ignore the other? For generations, we've chalked this up to luck. Sweet blood, people say, as if it's some kind of folklore, some old wives' tale passed down with a shrug. But scientists have spent decades trying to solve this exact mystery, testing it in labs and backyards, even in specially built wind tunnels. And what they discovered is far stranger and far more precise than luck. Mosquitoes are not guessing, they are hunting. And every single human being on this planet gives off a unique chemical signature, an invisible signal that either pulls mosquitoes in like a magnet or pushes them away entirely. Here's where the story gets interesting. A mosquito doesn't see you first, it smells you. From nearly 50 meters away, almost half the length of a football field, a mosquito can detect the carbon dioxide leaving your body with every single breath. That invisible cloud drifting from your mouth and nose works like a beacon glowing in the dark, and the mosquito follows it, riding the air currents upwind, tracking the trail straight back to its source. This is part of why people who breathe more heavily, like pregnant women, larger individuals, or anyone who's just been exercising, tend to attract far more mosquitoes than everyone around them. More carbon dioxide simply means a brighter signal in a world the mosquito navigates almost entirely through scent. But carbon dioxide only brings the mosquito close. It's not what makes the final decision. Once she's within a few feet, something even more precise takes over: your skin. Deep inside your pores live hundreds of species of bacteria. And here's the incredible part. Every person's bacterial community is completely unique, almost like a fingerprint made of microorganisms instead of ridges and lines. As that bacteria breaks down the sweat on your skin, it releases a cocktail of odors into the air, and researchers have discovered that mosquitoes are almost supernaturally sensitive to certain combinations within that cocktail. People whose skin produces higher concentrations of specific compounds, things like lactic acid, ammonia, and certain fatty acids, become practically irresistible. Meanwhile, people whose skin produces less of these same compounds can become nearly invisible to a hunting mosquito, even sitting just a few feet away. Then researchers uncovered something that shocked even the scientists studying it. Blood type might play a role too. In one widely cited study, people with type O blood were bitten nearly twice as often as people with type A. Scientists still don't fully understand why, but the leading theory points to certain chemical markers that some people secrete right through their skin, essentially broadcasting their blood type to any mosquito close enough to pick up the signal. It's as if your body is wearing a name tag you never agreed to put on. But here's the strange part. The mystery doesn't stop at blood type. It goes even deeper, all the way down into your genetic code. In a series of twin studies, researchers found that identical twins, who share nearly identical DNA, tend to attract mosquitoes at almost the exact same rate as each other. Non-identical twins, on the other hand, showed far more variation between them. This tells us something remarkable. Your attractiveness to mosquitoes isn't simply about how much you sweat, or what soap you used, or what you ate for dinner. In many cases, it may be written into your genes before you were even born, an invisible instruction manual your body has been following your entire life. Body heat adds another layer to this puzzle. Mosquitoes have specialized heat sensors, almost like tiny infrared cameras, capable of detecting the warmth radiating off your skin from a distance. This is part of why people with faster metabolisms, larger body mass, or naturally higher body temperature tend to get bitten more frequently than others nearby. Now, combine that heat signature with heavier breathing during physical activity, and you become something close to a walking beacon, radiating warmth and carbon dioxide simultaneously, practically impossible for a hunting mosquito to ignore. Even something as ordinary as drinking a beer has been shown in multiple studies to increase how attractive you become to mosquitoes. Scientists are still investigating the exact mechanism, but the leading theory suggests it's connected to a slight rise in body temperature, combined with subtle changes in sweat composition that occur after drinking alcohol. Now, here's where everything changes, where the entire story shifts into something much bigger than an itchy inconvenience. If mosquitoes only needed blood for a quick meal, none of this precision would make sense. But mosquitoes don't actually need blood to survive at all. In fact, only female mosquitoes bite, and they do it for one very specific, very deliberate reason. They need the protein and iron found in blood to develop their eggs. Every single bite you feel on a summer night isn't random hunger. It's a mother preparing to reproduce, scanning the air for the richest possible biological reward, and she is remarkably good at finding it. This explains something that puzzled researchers for years. Certain individuals get bitten consistently across different seasons, in different countries, even by completely different species of mosquitoes. It was never chance. It's chemistry, it's heat, it's breath, bacteria, and blood all working together, broadcasting a signal that some people simply cannot turn off, no matter how much bug spray they buy or how many candles they light. So, the next time you're sitting outside and the mosquitoes seem to be completely ignoring your friend while attacking you without mercy, remember this: it isn't bad luck, and it definitely isn't your imagination. Your body has been speaking a language this entire time, a language written in carbon dioxide, sweat, and skin bacteria, one that you never chose and can't consciously silence. And somewhere out there in the dark, a mosquito is listening closely, following a trail that only she can smell, searching for exactly what your body has to offer, and nobody else's. If you enjoy discovering the science behind everyday mysteries, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for the next question hiding in plain sight.